am going to attempt to read 300 pages in 3 hours. Death in the Clouds. Hercule Poirot actually committed the murder. My head is getting messed up. Why is no one talking about this? This is the last episode of the Agatha Christie Shelf. If you're new to the whole thing, then actually first of all go and watch the trailer. But even if you don't, there were actually supposed to be 7 episodes to the Agatha Christie Shelf where I read 7 books by her, but I have not been in a good space since the past couple of days, and not in sort of like, oh, something happened or because of my life or anything like that. But even in 3rd episode, if you have seen, I was really lazy that day, and I'm not saying that I never get lazy, but at the same time, whenever I have to shoot or when I have to read, most of the times I am extremely excited to do it. I never ever am like not excited to shoot. I don't remember the last time I was not excited to shoot. Even if I don't drink coffee, even if I have not slept the whole night, when I was doing the readathon, whatever it is, shooting and reading is always fun for me. After doing the 4th episode, when it was time for the 5th book, which is the ABC Murders, I started reading it. I read it a little bit and I just could not get into it. But I was like, okay fine, you know what, I am going to take a break from Agatha Christie for like a couple of hours and then I am going to read Agatha Christie. So I read Woman Eating by Claire Kohda. Even after that, when I started reading this book, I just couldn't. I couldn't means I couldn't. So then I was like, let me just read a little bit of Miss Marple, because Poirot everywhere, obviously that's probably why I'm bored. But even with Miss Marple, I was not able to read a lot. That is when I realized that I am in no space to read anything by Agatha Christie, because every single book that she writes, as amazing as they are, they have a set pattern to it. Not saying that the reviews are not totally worth it, because they are most of the time, but reading the same pattern again and again has sort of put me in a rut, and I think I was inching towards a reading slump very badly. I was actually scared that I'm already in a reading slump. After not reading those 2 books, I kept reading this. I devoured this book. Not just that, I also received this book a few days ago actually, and I also read this book a little bit, and so I realized that I am definitely not in a reading slump. I just don't want to read Agatha Christie. I don't want to read it for the sake of the video, and I don't want to read it and not enjoy how amazing her books are just because I am not in the space. Which is why I decided to shorten the Agatha Christie Shelf, and which is why I decided that I'll do this one last episode, because I could just not miss out on reading The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. And so this is going to be the last episode of the Agatha Christie Shelf. I am really sorry if you were looking forward to the reviews of the ABC Murders or A Murder is Announced. I am promising you that I will read it very soon whenever I feel like I am in this zone again, and I will actually genuinely enjoy it, and then I'll be able to give you my real views in the wrap-up videos or some other vlog. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I really hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing very nice, and I'm sending a lot of hugs and positivity to all of you. Hi, if you are new, welcome to the channel. I really hope you enjoy the content, and if you do, please do consider subscribing. In the last episode of the Agatha Christie Shelf, we are going to read the most popular book by Agatha Christie, The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. Though this book is not completely white anywhere, it does have white and blackish hues, and so I have chosen my white and black t-shirt. Honestly speaking, I am not the biggest fan of white color. You guys will see that I don't wear a lot of white, and so when I got this, I actually was not happy about it, because I was like, oh my god, like I'm not gonna look good in it. But one day I had like nothing else to wear, and I was supposed to go out for coffee, so I wore this and I looked so good, and I was like, oh okay fine, like I don't know if I look good, but I definitely feel good, especially because of the black flowers. And so now I do like this t-shirt. This is from the brand Unus Imaginari. If you want to get this t-shirt, I'll leave the link in the description. Also, you can use the coupon code ANCHIL10 to get a 10% discount. It is fairly affordable. They're super comfortable and super pretty, and I love them. Coming to the bookmark, I don't know if I want to choose a color to pop out of the book, or whether I want to choose something which is like whitish only so that it goes with the book. This is what it looks like. I don't think this bookmark has anything to do with the book, but I do like the bookmark. This is what it looks like, and it has a quote written on it: to seek beyond the noise, to seek beyond the validation, to think beyond the self, or to see beyond the noise. That was the first line. I was like, why is like seek repeated 2 times? But that sounds like something Hercule Poirot would do in order to solve the mystery. So am I excited? Yes. But am I also nervous? Very much yes, because it's so hyped. I feel like even if I don't want to put any pressure on it, it's just I'm subconsciously putting pressure on it. So let's just hope everything turns out to be okay. Roger Ackroyd knows that the woman he loves has killed her own husband with poison, and now she is also dead, and now he has no idea what is going on. Now Roger Ackroyd does not know what to do, and he's thinking about what to do or whatever, but then he is not going to live to see what happens, because then he is also killed. And now honestly, from what I have read, it makes no sense as to why anybody would kill Roger Ackroyd. The cool thing is that we have a new Hastings in this. Hastings has been the narrator in most of the books that I have read till now. Hastings does not know what is going on, and it's just really funny to watch everything that happens between Hastings and Poirot. And Hastings is not there in this book, but we do have a new narrator, which is James, and his sister Caroline. Caroline is not the narrator, James is the narrator, but Caroline is such an interesting character because she has a nose for sensing what is going on around her. I have broken the spine of the book. I don't think I have ever read any book like this before in my entire life, because it's such a big ache for me to have the spine broken. But honestly, reading an Agatha Christie book like this, folding it the way you want, seeing the creases in the spine is just giving me such good feels. I love it. Even Poirot is like, oh, you're just like my friend Hastings. James, come help me. Do you really want to help me? Oh my god, I love Caroline so much. James is dumb. I like Hastings more because James has this dumb aura around him. Not like dumb as a person, dumb as a detective. Number 253 I am at right now, and I just finished a chapter, and the next chapter is Ursula's story, but I think I only have like 45 pages to go. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take a little bit of a break, eat a little bit, and then come back, because I want to read everything at once now. So it is my birthday on 3rd June, and I have put my birthday wish list on Instagram, and I put a story with like a lot of blushy feelings that if you guys want to gift me something, here is my wish list. Please go ahead, check it out, and if you want to send me something, send me. I am open to gifts this birthday. With Amazon wish list, you do not need my address. You can just check out from my wish list itself. Amazon already has my address. I don't know how those people do all of those things, but that is what happens. And honestly, I was not expecting even one book, because I just don't understand why anybody would send me books. I just did it because it's fun, and I've seen YouTubers do this, you know, they get packages from their subscribers, and I was like, that would be so much fun for me also, and so I did it. Today is Saturday, and 1 week from now it's going to be my birthday on 3rd June. So next Saturday is my birthday, and we are going to start the birthday week with a package. I actually messaged everyone that I know, and I called everyone that I know asking if they sent a package, and none of them have, which means that it is from one of you guys, and I cannot believe it. From what I'm feeling, there are 2 books inside, and I just can't believe it. This is the best way to start your birthday week. I am like, I cannot open the package right now because I'm thinking of doing a birthday unboxing, because one of my friends, Ruthvik, who, oh yeah, you're gonna see next week, he is also sending me something, and my mom is also gifting me something, so it's gonna be like a collective haul. But like, I don't know if I'm going to get another package or not, but getting just this was like enough for me. I am so happy already. I think I'm going to read the book with a completely different mindset at this point, and a completely different zeal, you know. Caroline is a badass. I don't know why James is always irritated by her. He should be proud of her, honestly. Chapter 24. Poirot just said the whole story, but he did not tell who the killer is. Poirot never does that. It's time for the whole truth. What? Is that allowed? Oh my god! There is no way to know this, okay? not reading more of Agatha Christie books because they were getting repetitive, and honestly, I'm not saying that this one was very different. The pattern is same, but the ending, I think some people will kill me, but it is what it is. From all of the popular books by Agatha Christie, Murder on the Orient Express, and then there were none. They were so shocking to me, obviously. This is my favorite book of all times by Agatha Christie. I mean, this has to be top. This has to be #1 book in the whole world. Like, I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked to my core. This is so intelligent. I actually have to read the book again. There's always a certain excitement when you're reading her books where when you find out the killer, you're like, oh my god, I did not expect that. But this is just extremely smart. Like, it's really smart. I felt like this when I was reading, and then there were none. But honestly, if you ask me, I may be a noob, but this one has surpassed this one. Okay, I mean, this one, I get it, but this one has surpassed this one in that factor. I cannot believe how smart this was. I actually have to reread the book now that I know the ending and see how it's done yet again. I think I'll be able to give a better worded review in the wrap up because I will be out of the shock that I'm in, and I'll probably be able to judge the book through more of a logical sense, because right now I feel like my logic or my critical side has died down because I'm just so in awe of the book right now. But I feel like if you're going to read only one book by Agatha Christie in your entire life, no, but then how will you know that this is her? Okay, fine. But if you want to read like an amazing book and you're going to read only one book by Agatha Christie, it has to be this book. Honestly, I think that I have not read all of her books, so I don't know how all of the books will be, but from the 5, 6, 7 books that I have read, and some of them being really popular, I think that this was the best book, and I am so happy I did not start with this one, because from there everything would be okay-ish, because all of her work is okay-ish after that. After this was really good. The whole time I was like, oh, it's a patterned Agatha Christie book, but then the ending I was like, what has she done? I'm so happy that I'm ending on this note, that I am in love with her book again, because I was so scared that everything got so monotonous, and I was like, oh my god, what if I never go back to Agatha Christie because of my recent experience? But now I'm like, it's fine, you know, because this one was so good. I am in awe of her once again. Wow. And with that, we come towards the end of the video and towards the end of the Agatha Christie shelf. I really hope you guys enjoyed the shelf series, and I'll see you guys in some really interesting videos ahead. Now I am going, it's a long weekend, so I'm going to go and I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to prepare for my birthday the whole week. So I'll see you guys this week only, but soon, whatever. Bye.